Hi, Ashley. I'm Rick Hom from Hollywood First Look, and I've never had the pleasure until today, so I'm so excited to talk with you.
Well, I'm
And
excited to talk with you.
When the first wave hit, everyone fled cities and lawlessness prevailed.
How was town?
Burn them.
Not bad.
My girls have never been to the outside. Lazarus is their sanctuary.
Why are you here?
I just need help, please.
I have to ask you about Lazarus itself, the location and everything. Is that place like the inside? Were there any sets, or was that all like in that house?
I love that question. Lazarus is actually an old cabin on a nature reserve in Oregon in the middle of a gorgeous forest with a green river running through it. I lived in a tiny home with a compost toilet on that green river and walked through the woods to this cabin. We lit the movie with candles, no electricity.
That's funny that you talk about the candles and being lit with the and everything, because I was wondering about that. I was wondering about like when you're on set and you're doing those scenes and everything, and then later, like afterwards, like when everything's done with, does it mess with your eyes a little bit? You're like, oh my gosh, I have to adapt, or do you adapt pretty well to the candles? Because normally in real life, we're always like with like regular lights.
Yeah, I mean, safety is workplace hazard and safety is so important on any film set. And so we were very careful about our eyes adjusting to darkness and to candlelight, and made sure that everyone stayed very safe. And it rained a lot, it's Oregon. So, walking and making sure nobody tripped, all that was important to me.
The one thing about this is I was wondering if you felt like being at the table with the three other actors, if it felt like you were doing a play. And I gotta say too, your delivery of the dialogue is pretty scary. Like you're scary in this movie because like you're the mom trying to protect everyone.
I think that was an editorial choice because Alec Tibaldi, who co-wrote the screenplay and directs the film, is a very confident performance director. We did a lot of takes, which I really enjoyed. He invited me to be very nimble with each take because he would give very different kinds of direction. Try this, and then something totally original would be his request for the next take. And I was like, I can do that, that's fun, But then the way that the takes that he chose for the edit really craft together Aunt Lee as this very scary person, but with the reveal at the end of where that comes from. Every character has her origin story, and all of our scariness is really rooted in a deep need, our deep evolutionary need for safety, connection, and belonging, right? And it was great fun to get to do that, and just shame on anyone who still today thinks that a female character has to fall into the likability chauvinist trap.
The script, I'm sure if you're reading the script and you're going through it, it's almost like a roller coaster. There's like a long that goes up, and then there's the dip, and then there's like the quick turns that happen in this, which I wasn't expecting because I didn't watch the trailer. So I don't know if you reading the script, if you even saw any of that stuff coming, or maybe you and Alec had already had the discussions beforehand.
The script is quirky. I did not see anything coming. It's a very original way to present a narrative. Yeah.
And then finally, you're beautiful. So I was just wondering, they put the hazmat suit on you. So that day you go to hair and makeup, or you just kind of like, listen, I can just be in my sweatpants. I can be in my sweatpants, and like, because the hazmat suit's going to be obvious. So don't worry about what I'm wearing. And then I'll just put the hazmat suit on, and then I'll go to set and we'll shoot the scene.
So no hair, no makeup. Actually,
Right.
I did do hair. We added gray. We painted gray on my hair, but I wear absolutely no makeup in the movie. It was wonderful. I actually just found out I have a sleep disorder. I've been very sleepy much of my life. I've always slept during lunch on my movies. I have this very elaborate way of protecting my lunch hour by eating my lunch before lunch so I can sleep over lunch. And no makeup. I got to sleep more in the mornings.
you're here, Owen. They're not gonna stop until they find me.
You think you can hide from me? You can't.
You can't just leave family.
Remember the plan. Now you know what Lazarus can do.